Hello children, let's move to the summary of the Great Stone Face 1. It is the story which is written by Nainital Hawthorne. And in this story we learn that a hill stone which is by nature curved as a face of the resemble to the figure of the human face. And it is behind it what the story is there. Let's move to this. Here, on the one afternoon, when the hot sun is above the head, a mother and the child, the name of the child is Ernst, they sat in front of the cottage and they were observing the great stone face. They both were very surprised and they were very much interested in seeing daily the stone face. Then, before moving to the story, let's see what is the great stone face. The great stone face is the work of the nature, formed the perpendicular side of the mountain by some huge rocks. When we go close, we feel that it is the fall of the rocks. But when we see at a distance, we feel that it is the face of a resemble to the face of a human face. See, the mother and the little boy, as we said before, were always talking about the great stone face. That afternoon, Ernst asked the mother, what is the story behind the great stone face? Mother told that when she was child, her mother used to say a story about the great stone face. Are you ready to listen? Then Ernst was very eager and he told that yes, I am ready to listen. Then the mother will start to say the story. The story is nothing but an old prophecy will say that. An old prophecy will say that. What it will say? In future, a man will resemble to the face of great stone face will arrive to that valley. Who will be man of humble? Who will be man of what? Neighborly nature, humble, kindness, everything. And by this, he asked, what is prophecy? Then, prophecy is nothing but a statement that tells what will happen in a future. Then Ernst was very eager when he will see in future that face of that man which will be resembled to the great stone face. See, then he became very happy and he started to clap. And the mother do not want to discourage, so she said that one or the other day in your life you will see the face of the great stone face. You don't worry. And the sons never forget the story that his mother told to him. He always remembered in his mind about the face when the man will come, whose face will resemble to that face. See, he spent in his childhood in his log cottage only. He was very dadful, very labor worker, and he used to help his mother also with his little hands because as he was a child. See, but in his mind, he was one aim that he will see the face of a great stone face. As Ernst never go to the school, he is not having any teacher. His teacher was a great stone face. His professor, his guider, everything was the great stone face for him. See, but in future, he was recognized by his kindness and his simplicity. And by the time a rumor spread throughout the valley that a man resembled to the face of the great stone face is arriving to the where? To the valley. He is nothing but the Mr. Gathergold, who was very rich person. To count his wealth, we need hundreds of years. As in childhood he left his valley and went and settled in a distant place, and he came back. He wanted to wish he wished to return back and settle his life, remaining life in the valley. What he did? When this rumor spread, everyone very eager to see his face, and they said that the face of him, Mr. Gathergold, and the face of Great Stone Face are resembled. On that day, on the arrival of that Mr. Gathergold, all were very eager and they wanted to see that. And all started to cry that, oh, here comes the great Mr. Gathergold, whose face is resembled to the face of Great Stone Face. He came in a carriage drawn by the horses. And for that carriage there was a window from which the face of an old man found, and there was with a yellow skin. There was image of Great Stone Face, shouted the people. See, but Ernst was very puzzled, very surprised, or very, what happened? Confused, whether face is similar or not. But when he come near, he find that his face is not near, not same. So he became unhappy and he go near the Great Stone Face and sit there. When he get encouragement, he will be calm. Then he will find that see, as the years went on, Ernst grew to be an young, and he was attracted by all the people from the inhabitants as his kindness and his nobility. In his daytime he used to work hard, and in the evening he used to sit in front of the cottage and he used to see at the Great Stone Face. When he used to get happy or calm, he used to come back. He was very great industrious and he was very famous person. See, then again he thought that an young man will come whose face will be resembled to the face of Great Stone Face. He never learned through the books, but he learned through his life only. Then, after some days, a rumor again spread that, before that, Mr. Gathergold, he died and he was buried. His wealth, which was the body of the spirit of his existence, had disappeared before his death. Since the melting away of the gold, it had been generally agreed that there is no great likeness between Mr. Gathergold and the Great Stone Face. He is just an merchant. So, another son, son of the mountain of the valley, had become a soldier for many more years. Who left there before many more years? He had great deal of hard fighting. He was now became a famous commander, and he was known in his battlefield as the Blood and Thunder. Now he became old and tired one, so he decided to settle his remaining life in his valley. When this news spread in the valley, all the inhabitants, his friends, his neighbors were very eager to welcome him. Even with them, Ernst was one of them. So, when the day of that arrival came of the Mr. Blood and Thunder, there all the people assembled in a place to welcome him. See, all the people on that day left their work and they decided to welcome them with a great function and a preparation. See, soldiers stood on a guard and all the people waved their flags. Ernst was standing back and he could not see the face of the blood and thunder, but he can hear the voice from the people that it is the same face exactly as the face of the great stone man. And all the people started dancing for joy. And another man said that wonderfully, it is the same face. Replied the other. The other man told that, yeah, it's true. Here it is the great man of this or the man of age whom we are waiting for these many years. Ernst, at last he could see the face of that blood and thunder commander. Then again his face became sad, unhappy, unpleasant, and he went near the great stone face. See, then again that great stone face, what it did, it encouraged. It was not really encouraging, but his heart was saying that, fear not, Ernst. In the future, the great stone face will be approaching. You don't worry. You never afraid. He will come back. Now, this is the end of the great stone face 1. In the next class, we will come to the conclusion part. Thank you.